Draw a cycloid of a circle. Before starting actual construction of cycloid, let us understand what do you mean by cycloid. Cycloid is defined as the locus traced out by a point on the circumference of the circle which rolls along a fixed straight line without slipping. So here we are going to trace the path of a point which is rolling on a straight line. Here the rolling circle is termed as a generating circle and the fixed straight line is called as a directing line. From this clip you will understand exactly what we are going to draw. Okay, so when this particular circle is rotating, one particular point which is present on the circumference of that circle, we are trying to trace the path of that particular point. Problem statement. Draw a cycloid of a circle of 50 mm diameter. Also draw normal and tangent to the cycloid at any point P on it. I am giving stepwise instructions to construct cycloid. Step 1. As per given statement, draw a circle of 50 mm diameter. Step 2. Divide a circle in 12 equal parts and name the points as shown here. Step 3. Before we proceed, we need to calculate the circumference of the circle. So formula for circumference is pi into d because diameter is given here. So we are using the formula pi into diameter. The value of pi is 3.14. So 3.14 into 50 gives you 157 mm. So here circumference of circle is 157 mm. Draw a horizontal tangent at A and mark the length A dash equal to the circumference of the circle, that is 157 mm, or you can measure 15.7 centimeter. Step 5. Divide the line A dash in the same number of equal parts as the circle. So here A dash is divided into equal 12 numbers. Step 6. Draw a horizontal line through center C, which is the locus for all the centers of the circle. Step 7. Locate the centers C1, C2 up to C12 by drawing perpendicular lines through division points. So here A dash is divided to 12 equal parts, and from those equal points C1, C2, C3 up to C12 are marked. Step 8. Draw horizontal lines through points 1, 2 up to 12. So just see here, I have already marked lines through point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 6, and then after from point number 7 to point number 11, same line will continue because point 11 and 1 line goes through same point. Likewise for point number 2 and 10, for point number 3 and 9, for point number 4 and 8, and point number 5 and 7. Here step number 9 is very important. So please try to understand. You have to draw horizontal lines through point 2 to 12, which we have already covered, with the center C1 and radius of rolling circle, that is 2.5. Its diameter is 50 mm, so its radius is 25 mm. So taking distance of 25 mm in your compass, draw an arc to cut the horizontal line through point 1 to get A1. Similarly, with the center C2 and radius of rolling circle, that is 25 mm, draw arc to cut the horizontal line passing through point 2 to get A2, and you have to repeat the same thing up to point C12. So here, taking distance in my compass equal to 25 mm and selecting different centers from C1 to C12. I have marked here point A1, A2, A3, A4 from A5 up to A12. This is a very important step. And last step to complete a cycloid is step 10. Draw a smooth curve passing through all the points right from A to A12. It is a cycloid. So I have joined here from point A to A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, A8, A9, 10, A11 and A12. This path forms cycloid, or you can say point A is rolling on the straight line and the locations are like this. To draw normal and tangent to the cycloid at any point P on it, follow the next steps. Step 11. Taking P as a center. Now you can select the location of P anywhere on the cycloid. I have chosen this particular location, so I have marked here point P, and considering P as a center and taking radius R is equal to 25 mm, mark a chop which is on this straight line. It is labeled as O. Step 12. Through O, draw a line perpendicular to line A dash to cut at M. So here from point O, I have marked one perpendicular line on horizontal line A dash, and I have marked the point M. So this is our vertical line OM. Step 13. Join point P and M. So here you have to join point P and M, which is the required normal to the cycloid at point P. Step 14. This is the last step for the solution or for this particular problem. Through point P, draw a line which is perpendicular to the normal. Here normal line is PM. So exactly perpendicular to it, you have to draw one line which is passing through this particular point P, and this is a required tangent to the cycloid at point P. So after drawing cycloid, we have marked here normal as well as tangent for this cycloid. Thank you.